Hyperparam tuning. We're going to set up an estimator and use a P3.2x large. Import the packages that we need to tune the hyperparameters from the Sagemaker tuner package. We want to test out the range of epochs between 5 and 20, explore learning rates between 0.0001 and 0.1, and we want to explore different batch sizes between 32 and 1024. Accuracy on the validation set is used as the metric to try to maximize. We call the hyperparameter tuner using our estimator. There are a couple of best practices that are being illustrated here. One is that we're specifying the logarithmic scaling type on the learning rate as the range covers several orders of magnitude, so we don't want to try every value incrementally up to 0.1. Two is that we can have up to 10 jobs, but only 2 can run in parallel at one time. This is important when you're doing hyperparameter tuning because every stage of the tuning learns from the previous stage. And if you run too many in parallel, they can't learn from each other because they're all running together at the same time. You could run more if you want to get even better tuned results, but these P3 instances aren't cheap, so we want to make sure that we set a limit. Let's go ahead and kick that off and define our hyperparameter tuner, and then by running tuner.fit, that will kick off the job itself. It looks like it finished immediately. To see the progress, go back to the Sagemaker console and go to Hyperparameter Tuning Jobs. You can see the one that started. So far, it's completed 0 jobs out of 2 total. After those 2 run, it will say 2 out of 4 until it gets to 10 out of 10. When it's done, you can then deploy the model that was the best fit. Once I've called tuner.fit to deploy the best set of hyperparameters that it converged on, deploy that to your endpoint by using tuner.deploy. I'm going to deploy to a single C5 large instance with an elastic inference accelerator on it with a given name. You can scroll through here and see what those parameters turned out to be. We ended up with a validation accuracy of 99.28%. Looks like it's settled on a batch size of 737 with 14 epochs and a learning rate of 0.00189997. Now that we've deployed that, we could issue a prediction just to make sure that it works. When you're done, make sure that you clean up that endpoint. Click and hit Shift-Enter to get rid of the endpoint and make sure you don't incur any more costs. Now also remember to shut down your notebook instance now that we're done. To do that, go back to Sagemaker, go to My Notebook Instances here, click on the notebook and click on Stop. To follow the latest AWS features, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video.